Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Zions. Extreme supplements for extreme athletes available at GNC stores nationwide. The American and the South African, both 32 years old, a 2-inch reach advantage for the shorter Travis Lutter. Our referee, Herb Dean.
You ready to fight?
There's Prangley.
Come on, let's do it.
And here comes Lutter. They touch, they show, and here we go. Former friends and training partners trying to walk up that 185-pound ladder.
This is going to be very interesting because these guys are both very familiar with each other's styles, having sparred together on numerous occasions.
Good sprawl.
Very hard to take down Trevor Prangley. Travis decides to pull guard instead.
And Travis is very comfortable down there with his background, as you said, with Carlos Machado.
Yeah, absolutely. Travis is an excellent guard. Excellent jiu-jitsu skills, good sweeps. But solid guy. Solid wrestler. Oh, good uppercut by Trevor Prangley.
Combinations, and they tie up. Good shot to the body, yep. Prangley got a good strike in on his way up. He just got a good body shot in.
You can see Trevor's dropping down for legs, but it's going to be very hard to take Trevor down.
Trevor Prangley.
Good knee by Trevor Prangley.
Two-time All-American Junior.
Oh, nice shot.
And down he goes.
Trevor Prangley is so strong at 185 pounds.
There you saw some of the wrestling skills. Blew out his knee at Nationals, trying to win a national championship. And a very decorated wrestler back in South Africa, which is why he came to the States, Joe, to try to advance.
He's got his back. He had side control.
Got a shot in on the way up.
He's got a hold of him from behind. He's got to look out for Kimura. And Travis Lutter has to look out for getting suplexed. If Trevor can get him out, good knees to the leg. If Trevor can get him out closer to the center of the octagon, you might see him try to suplex him. What Travis is doing is holding onto his arm, locking it into Kimura position. We might see Travis drop down and try to lace his legs in between Travis's legs and try to take that Kimura. If he's comfortable with it, he let it go.
Oh, he tucks under nicely. Good avoidance by Travis Lutter there.
He's taking some shots, though. Yep. Trevor Prangley's landed some pretty good shots there.
Prangley now working the knees, so Prangley very diversified in his use of strikes thus far.
He's a very solid guy at 185 pounds.
Prangley, his one win over Curtis Stout by neck break. Just about a minute into the fight. Lutter was trying to pull guard there, but he's up against the fence, so he had no room to work against Prangley.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Little foot stomp, little knee. Staying busy. And there's a body shot.
Yeah, Travis isn't liking this tie-up. He's not liking getting pressed up against the fence, getting knee in the legs.
I need to see some work, guys.
Travis Lutter came in, Joe, 10 pounds lighter than in the Lindland fight, so cutting weight, not too difficult, but he's having difficulty right now with Trevor Prangley, and he's taken down again.
He keeps jumping guard. He's trying to figure out the riddle of Trevor Prangley, figure out some way to get Trevor Prangley on his back, or try to work off of his back. He's throwing his legs up, looking for something. He's looking to get his left leg through, it looks like, to try to get a triangle or something. Very hard. Trevor Prangley's just so strong.
All right, they're back on their feet. Minute and a half remains in round one. Oh, a left jab that catches Prangley. So Lutter gets his first strike of the night in.
But again, Prangley's just walking right through all this stuff and pushing him up against the fence.
Well, as you said, very, very strong at 185. Prangley fought most of the fights in his career at 205.
We've seen it over and over again from guys who have a huge background in wrestling. They just have such tremendous physical strength for moving guys around. We see it with Matt Hughes, we see it with Frank Trigg. These guys that have a long background in wrestling, they're just so physically strong.
Prangley trained with Van Arsdale, Koscheck, Swick, all the members of AKA.
Oh, right on the
shot right into the groin area, and so
right on
walked
the
away.
cup. We heard the knock of the cup like it was a drum.
There were 10 seconds left in the round, and they were knocking on that piece of wood.
You got time to recover.
Dean's giving a little time to recover. Let's take a look at that. Pretty clear. unintentional. It's what happens when someone's leaning on you. Right on the nuggets. Travis Lutter's leaning down. Immediately, Trevor Prangley apologizes. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't bad sportsmanship. It was just a mistake. Trevor Prangley's not a dirty fighter by any stretch of the imagination.
And Trevor Prangley, as the rules are stated, can take as much time as he wants.
Travis Lutter, yes.
Yeah. Lutter can take as much time as he wants to regain his composure.
All right, we're going to take a look at it one more time.
We'll start the time.
Immediately, Trevor Prangley stops. You can tell he didn't try to take advantage of that. And we've seen that happen numerous times in the octagon where guys do take advantage of it. They see the guy's hurt, the referee doesn't do anything about it, they just jump on him.
Matt Hughes, Frank Trigg.
Like Frank Trigg, Matt Hughes, exactly.
Trigg almost won that fight when Hughes was a bit, well, he wasn't with us entirely after that shot.
It's not a nice feeling. Look at this guy, sportsmanship.
Yeah, great sportsmanship.
Travis Lutter's going to walk it off. He'll be right back in. That was directly on the nuggets.
Mark Ratner, the executive director of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, and Herb Dean, our referee, so they discuss the particulars here. We have been welcomed and embraced by the Nevada State Athletic Commission and very appreciative of
Travis Lutter's back. He's ready.
Yep.
Ready? Ready? Fight.
And here we go. They touch. And let's see what Lutter tries to do differently here. Prangley can't hesitate, though, after that shot. Got to just go with his game again, because he has control of round one.
Did it again.
He got him again.
Oh.
Now that one will cost him a point.
You know what? I disagree. It's not on purpose. It's not intentional. I mean, it's just an unfortunate situation that happens when guys are in a clinch and they're tying up and you're trying to throw knees to the body and this guy's coming in while you're kneeing. It just happens. Let's take a look at the replay.
Take your time.
Boom. On the butt.
I think the real question now is Trevor Prangley going to be hesitant at all to strike and engage? Because not the point, forget the point, just the fact that he's had two errant shots. Yeah. I mean, is he going to hesitate a little bit, not feel as comfortable?
Yeah, it harkens back to Lou Duva yelling at Andrew Galata in the Riddick Bowe fights, you know? Hopefully that's the end of this groin fest. And we'll get back to the fight. Travis lands a nice left hook inside.
You know, does he hesitate in that position there to throw the knee?
Very much so, I bet. I mean, I just think he's uncomfortable with hitting the guy twice. He feels bad, you know?
Right. But he's got to work through it mentally, and there he does! Beautiful. Great takedown by Trevor Prangley. Maybe there's our answer, Joe.
Beautiful trip by Trevor Prangley, stuck in Travis Lutter's half guard here.
Well, now with the deduction of the point, it's going to be very interesting to see which way round one goes. All right, set for the second round here. Middleweight matchup, 185-pound fighters.
Hey, you ready to fight?
Trevor Prangley and Travis Lutter. Here we go. First round may very well be even with the deduction of the point for the groin strike. Body shot. Let's see if Lutter tries to take this fight to the ground and work his magical submissions. His submissions give him great confidence.
It's very hard to take Trevor Prangley down.
Good uppercut. Nice knee with a knee there. Yeah, that buckled him, Joe.
Trevor Prangley, again, it's just, I hate to belabor this, but he's so strong.
Got that attitude of a wrestler. He feels he has the stand-up edge as well, and so far he has demonstrated that to be true. 22 years of wrestling, 7 years of fight training. Both, as I mentioned at the top of the fight, have fought in the Lions Den. Used to be training partners.
This is a perfect position for Travis Lutter to be throwing some knees. I think he's a little bit worried about getting taken down, though. He's not doing anything. He's just holding him there. He's got the double underhooks. He might be thinking that he can take him down. Actually, I can't see his right arm. He lost the underhook on the right side. You're going to see Trevor Prangley sweep him again. He's using that whizzer on the right side with his right arm, and you're going to see him try to throw him again.
Lutter, after seeing Royce Gracie at UFC 1, moved to Texas from South Dakota to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, still fights out of Fort Worth, Texas.
If Trevor Prangley holds on to that whizzer, look for him to get his right leg in between Travis Lutter's legs. He let go of it. And this is Oh, nice body shots by Travis Lutter.
So Lutter trying to get busy here.
Oh, and again, Trevor responds.
Trevor Prangley with another great takedown.
Travis Lutter's bleeding from the nose.
That might have been from the knee earlier, Joe. He caught him really, really flush with that knee. Prangley now in the full guard of Travis Lutter.
Well, Travis has got to do something here. He's got to either sweep him or he's got to do something offensively from his back. He's trying. He's lifting his hips up, looking to get a hold of something. Trevor's just so strong. And as Travis is doing that, as he's maneuvering, trying to get a good position, Trevor keeps working him and landing these elbows and punches. Especially those short elbows. Those are very frustrating.
Let's do some work, guys.
Lutter striking from the guard.
If you want this, you need to work.
Prangley trying to work the forearm.
Those little short elbows like that. They stop everything.
Oh, there's a good body shot.
It's so far seems to me that Trevor Prangley is just too strong.
Up they go, and bloodied up is Travis Lutter.
Yeah, he's very bloody. I think they're gonna have a doctor look at him.
That's all right. Come on. Fight.
Wow.
Fight.
They're gonna
Just fight. Wow. Herb Dean decides to just make him tough it out.
Lutter backing up. Lutter wants to get it back down.
Trevor's just overwhelmed.
Caught a knee there. Caught a knee. Prangley trying to seize this opportunity to finish the fight.
Yeah, Prangley's taking over this fight. Travis Lutter can't do anything to him on his feet, and Trevor is controlling what happens on the ground.
Let's work. Let's work. Let's work.
Lots of blood now coming from the facial area of Travis Lutter.
Trevor Prangley can throw knees to the body in this position. Right now, these little punches inside aren't particularly effective.
Under a minute remains in round number 2. This fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Prangley hoping it will not go that far.
Travis has got him in full guard, but he just can't hold him down.
There's that power. He's being overpowered, as you talked about earlier, Joe.
I mean, Trevor's so strong. There's blood all over the mat now.
Ground and pound. 101, Trevor Prangley.
I can't see how bad that cut is, but if it keeps bleeding like that, Herb Dean might have Margaret Goodman take a look at it. Nice punches inside by Trevor Prangley.
Second round clearly belongs to Trevor Prangley.
Yeah, I mean, we thought the first round was probably a draw, even though Prangley won and he had that point taken away, but you got to give the second round to Trevor Prangley, who seems like he's really kind of running away with this fight at this point.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Third and final round, the South African against the American.
Travis Lutter has got to figure out something.
Lutter in the red trunks and Prangley in the black trunks, and down it goes again.
He's just getting overwhelmed.
And he's going to be in a tough position up against the fence here, Joe.
His corner's giving Prangley instructions on how to avoid an armbar, but you know what? I think Trevor Prangley would just hulk out of it anyway.
Prangley really working over his opponent, Travis Lutter, here in the 185-pound category.
Travis has got to go for broke. He's got to throw something. Make something happen. Go for a leg. I was just going to say that. He's got to do something.
Prangley spins out of it, finds himself right back in guard.
He's got to hope that somehow or another Trevor Prangley, he can get one of his arms through and isolate it for an armbar or a triangle. Because just holding him in the guard like this and getting punched, he's just going to wind up getting more bloody and more beaten up.
Yeah, and that cut's open again, Joe.
He's got a couple of them. He's got one over the bridge of his nose and one over his left eye.
Use the right.
And they're both open. And there's another elbow.
There's those elbows.
Body head, yes. Watch that sweep.
this is one of the interesting aspects of mixed martial arts. I mean, this is right now, Travis Lutter's being presented with a problem that he doesn't have a solution for.
And Prangley recognizes it and continues to push towards that weakness in his opponent.
It is probably the #1 weakness of mixed martial arts fighters is fighting off the back. People don't like to be off the back. It's a bad place. It's a relative handful of guys who are really good off the back. Frank Mir, of course. There's very few guys who are as dangerous off the back as they are standing up.
And this is a man who specializes in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He is a Jiu-Jitsu specialist, but, to be fair, most Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialists like to be on top. It's easier. You can impose your weight on a guy. You have to have really crisp skills to be dangerous off your back. To tap a guy off the back is beautiful domination, just beautiful technical domination. And, most guys don't like to practice there. They don't like a guy on top of them punching them and everything. They like to be on top where they can dictate what happens. They don't like to practice from that position.
Well, Lutter's certainly not in practice right now. He's in the real deal, and he is totally being overwhelmed.
He is bloodied badly. I'm surprised that Herb Dean isn't calling the doctor to look at that cut.
Well, Stitch looked at it in between rounds, and they deemed it okay.
Trevor went for a guillotine and slipped. Now he's on top.
Yeah, Prangley may just continue to try to work it in this position. Third and final round, just over 2 minutes remains.
He's got to do something to get out of this position. He just can't stay there like this. He's got to sweep him. He's got to go for an arm.
And the best thing Prangley can do here is just continue to stay busy for a little bit over 90 seconds, and he'll win the fight.
Yes. I mean, it's not the most exciting way to win, but it is a win.
A win is a win at this point when you've dominated.
We're starting this up again. Good work.
Then again, the stand-up edge may very well belong to Prangley as well.
I believe he has the edge in both aspects, the ground and the stand-up. It looks like he's passing as well. He's trying to get... No. Lutter's got him back and forth.
Just look at the guts and courage of an ultimate fighter in Travis Lutter, bloodied up, beaten down, but he will not yet admit to defeat. Break they're going to stand him up.
Hopefully, Travis Lutter will go back over this and, realize, man, I've got to really develop a solution to this situation with a really strong wrestlers on top of me and in my guard.
Yeah, he's exhausted.
Drop into it again. He is.
Yeah, he's exhausted because he doesn't want anything to do with the stand-up game. So he's almost welcoming this fight to go to the ground.
Well, at least he can kind of defend himself in this position, but he's getting hit with punches and elbows, but they're not taking him out. They're just bruising him and blooding him. But he's not dangerous so far being knocked out in this position.
That's it, good.
But his face is a bloody mess.
Hammer on the face. Watch the angle. Keep in mind with his hips. That's it. Very nice. There you go.
Final 30 seconds.
That's it. More. That's it. That's it. Nice work. That's nice work. That's nice work. Let's go. 19 seconds. Keep working.
Trevor Prangley's going to win a unanimous decision here, Joe.
Let it go. Sit up on him. Sit up on him. 10 seconds.
10 seconds remains.
Crowd's booing. Not happy with this. But you know what? Trevor Prangley's doing what he has to do to win.
And he has one. Undoubtedly, he will get the unanimous decision. Trevor Prangley overwhelming Travis Lutter here at 185 pounds.
Whoa, Travis Lutter's right eye looks really bad.
There he is. He'll be victorious in 2-0 inside the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Very soft-spoken and friendly South African.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Grew up in a city of 4 million people, very industrialized, and moved to a town of 25,000, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, where he was a two-time All-American junior college wrestler, defeating Travis Lutter. Here tonight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Cecil's People scores the bout 29-27. Tony Weeks scores the bout 29-26. And Dalby Shirley scores the bout 29-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Trevor Prangley.